Have you ever seen someone so real and honest that it just makes you want to stop and think? Well, that is exactly what happened when Winona Ryder showed all of herself, not just on screen, but in a way that makes you want to be by yourself and really feel what she is feeling. Today, we are going to talk about Winona Ryder in a way you might never have thought about before. No fancy words, no big stories, just the simple truth about why she makes us want to be alone with our own thoughts. Stay with me, because this is going to be really interesting. Winona Ryder is an actress you have probably heard about. She started acting when she was pretty young and quickly became famous for her amazing roles in movies such as Beetlejuice and Edward Scissorhands. You might know her from Stranger Things 2, where she plays a mother who is going through a lot of tough stuff. But here is the thing, Winona is not just a famous face or a good actress. She is someone who is not afraid to show her true self, even when it is not perfect or pretty. And that is something that a lot of people do not do. There was a moment not too long ago when Winona opened up about some really hard times in her life. She talked about feeling lonely, confused, and sometimes even scared. Most people might hide those feelings, but she did not. Instead, she shared them with the world. And that honesty is what makes you want to sit quietly and just think about your own feelings too. Why does this make us want to be alone? Well, think about it. When someone shares something so deep and real, it reminds us that it is okay to have hard feelings. It reminds us that everyone goes through tough stuff, even people who seem super strong on the outside. So, sometimes, the best thing you can do after seeing something like this is to spend time alone, just thinking and feeling. Alone time is not always bad. It helps you understand yourself better. And Winona shows us that it is okay to take that time. Winona's story teaches us something important: being real is powerful. You do not have to pretend to be happy or strong all the time. It is okay to show the real you, even if it is messy or hard to understand. That kind of honesty can be freeing. When she shows it all, she is not just talking about what is outside. She is sharing her feelings, her struggles, and her hopes. That is why watching her story makes you want to take a moment for yourself, to be quiet, to think, and maybe even to cry a little. Because that is part of being human. In one interview, Winona said that she had some times when she felt lost. She was not sure who she was or where she belonged. Many people feel this way, especially when they are growing up or going through big changes. And hearing someone like Winona talk about it makes you realize you are not alone. It also shows how important it is to be kind to yourself. When you feel lost or sad, it is okay. It is a chance to learn about yourself and grow stronger. And sometimes, being alone helps you do just that. You might wonder, why would someone want to be alone after watching this? Being alone here does not mean being lonely. It means giving yourself space to breathe, to think, and to feel without distractions. Winona reminds us that this kind of alone time is really healthy. It is like when you are reading a good book or listening to music that touches your heart. You do not want to be interrupted. You want to soak it all in. That is the feeling Winona's honesty brings out in people. People all over the world have shared how much Winona's openness means to them. Fans say her honesty helps them be honest with themselves. It gives them courage to face their own feelings and not hide behind a mask. So, even though the title sounds like something shocking, Winona Ryder shows it all. What she really shows us is something much deeper and more important. She shows us the strength in being vulnerable and real. To wrap it up, Winona Ryder's story is not just about fame or movies. It is about being true to yourself and finding the courage to face your feelings, even the hard ones. When she shows it all, she helps us see that it is okay to need time alone to understand our own hearts. So, next time you feel like hiding your feelings or pretending everything is fine, think about Winona. Remember that it is okay to be real, to feel deeply, and yes, to want to be alone sometimes. Thanks for sticking with me. If you found this story about Winona Ryder interesting or helpful, leave a comment and tell me what you think. And if you want more stories that make you think and feel, do not forget to subscribe.